Some things in life are just made to go together. Peanut butter and jelly, rock and roll, the sun and the moon. These things got Blake Sanders, the owner of KS Services, thinking, what can we pair with our superior heating and air service to make our customers even happier? Plumbing Experts by KS Services was born. So the next time you have a clogged line, leaky faucet, or water running all through the house, know there's a reputable company out there on call just a click away. Call KS.com, your trusted source for heating and cooling and now plumbing.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Wednesday, the 13th of March. I'm James Spann. A remarkable storm system coming out across the Great Plains. Blizzard conditions in the cold air sector. Strong storms in the warm air south and east of that storm. We'll see some active storms here tomorrow. We'll assess the severe weather threat and the weekend forecast as we go along. Here's the upper air look. That very, very impressive trough lifting out of the southwest, going negative tilt. And whoa, Nelly, look at that thing, 972 millibars. That's basically a Category 2 hurricane-type system inland on the Kansas-Colorado border. Many reporting stations are at record low pressure settings this afternoon. And the satellite imagery is just remarkable. This is your classic wrapped-up mid-latitude cyclone. And again, in the cold air north and west of the surface low, we have blizzard conditions affecting places like Denver, up into parts of Wyoming and Nebraska, and south and east of that, ahead of the dry line, we got strong storms in progress. And that is just a beautiful storm to watch if you're not in it from 22,500 miles above the Earth's equator where the satellites are positioned. Around here, pretty nice today. Look at all the 70s. Birmingham at 73. We'll stay in the 70s tomorrow, but the weather noticeably colder this weekend. Around the nation, colder air wrapping in behind the storm system, but ahead of it, it's much warmer for places like Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Chicago. They're above freezing today. So there's a look at the watch warning map, and again, about every color of the rainbow is on this thing. Blizzard warnings from Denver up to the Canadian border, parts of Nebraska, Colorado, Wyoming, the Dakotas, the northwestern corner of Minnesota. High wind warnings around the surface low in the Great Plains. We got flood watches for parts of the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes, the combination of rain and snow melt there. And wind advisories for West Tennessee and parts of Mississippi. Severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. Got a chance of severe storms from near Houston up to about Paducah, Kentucky. The SPC guys have taken out the enhanced risk. Now there's just the standard slight risk up and down the Mississippi. And then tomorrow we've got a risk of severe storms from near Jackson, Mississippi up to Detroit and Cleveland in advance of the surface front. Not much change in the outlook for Alabama. The standard slight risk west of a line from Huntsville to Tuscaloosa. A marginal risk as far east as Gadsden, Calera, and Selma and Jackson. We'll talk about the details here in a second. And on day 3, which is Friday, no severe weather expected, but thunder possible for the southern and eastern part of the state as the front moves on down to the south and east. Precipitation for the next 7 days. A lot of this up north will be in the form of snow. Down here, about 1 inch for the northern half of the state, and that will be tomorrow. After tomorrow, we're going to be dry for a while. So model fans, let's go. Here's the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at noon. Upper trough lifting out. Down below that, the surface low is filling. The low is as deep as it's going to get now at about 970 millibars. Tomorrow should be about 988 near Des Moines. Snow continues north and west of the system. And again, we'll have the chance of strong, maybe severe storms in advance of the front. This is the high-res NAM. This is valid tomorrow at 6. Really not much happening at that point. Sure looks like the main chance of heavier storms will come tomorrow night after 6 o'clock. This is 9 o'clock. Storms are increasing a bit over northwest Alabama, and then by midnight, we have a solid band of storms approaching Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, and Gadsden. And this is the instability at midnight, and there's a fair amount, but again, thankfully, the upper support is kind of lifting away from us at that point. This is the significant tornado parameter at 8 o'clock, and the numbers have increased a little bit, and certainly the shear values are very high. The STP value peaks out at 2.8 over northwest Alabama, so really not much change in the thinking. We could see a few severe storms, maybe as early as 3, but I think the better chance after 6 o'clock, quite frankly, for northwest Alabama, probably after 8 o'clock for the central part of the state, and the main threat will be from strong straight-line winds. There might be a brief tornado somewhere, especially in the slight risk area, the areas of yellow there north and west of Birmingham, so we'll keep an eye on things. Friday, weather settles down. We're going to be cooler, highs dropping in the low to mid-60s. Lingering rain should end during the morning for the northern half of the state, but rain will be a possibility for the southern half of the state during the day Friday. And this Saturday, we're dry statewide, and we start the day down in the low to mid-30s. A high Saturday, upper 50s to near 60, and Sunday morning, I think, is going to be the coldest. Lows 30 to 35. The colder pockets will see a freeze. Frost should be fairly widespread. And then the high Sunday in the low 60s, the sky will be sunny. Next week looks cool and dry. This is Monday. Lows in the 30s, highs around 60. Same thing Tuesday. And this is a week from today, Wednesday the 20th. Broad troughing over the southeast. Surface low develops east of Miami over the Bahamas. But again, we're dry. So after this deal tomorrow, we're going to be rain-free for a while. A good chance to dry out. Let's go out 10 days, Saturday, March 23rd. A ridge here, and we are still dry. Here are the numbers. You can see after tomorrow, highs dropping maybe in the 50s over the weekend. I think we'll be close to 60, but clearly we're going to be down in the 30s. Saturday morning, Sunday morning, Monday morning. And temperatures next week should be a little below average, but then we start to warm up out there toward the end of the month of March. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.